Welcome back, explorers. Have you ever wondered how we reach those distant stars? For centuries, people have dreamed of traveling beyond Earth. The answer? We build incredible machines, space vehicles that break free from gravity and take us into the unknown. Today, we'll tour the coolest space vehicles ever, from roaring rockets to robotic explorers. Get ready to fire up your imagination. This is Blast Off. 10 minutes of space vehicles for kids. Are you ready to explore the final frontier? Let's go. First up, the king of space travel, the rocket ship. You can't just drive to space. Earth's gravity is too strong. Rockets are basically controlled explosions using Newton's third law. Push down, and you go up. Imagine a balloon zooming away when you let it go. Rockets do the same, but with super cold fuel and blazing hot gas. That blast pushes the rocket up at 17,500 miles per hour. Fast enough to circle Earth in 90 minutes. Astronauts ride in a tiny capsule at the top, strapped in for a wild, shaking ride. Rockets are built in stages. As each stage runs out of fuel, it drops away, making the rocket lighter and faster. It's like dropping a heavy backpack mid-race so you can sprint to the finish. Each stage gives another powerful kick, helping the rocket escape Earth's grip. Rockets carry satellites, telescopes, and, most excitingly, astronauts heading for space stations or other worlds. Without rockets, none of our space adventures would be possible. They're the foundation of space travel. Loud, powerful, and awe-inspiring. Rockets are our elevator to the stars, delivering everything we need to explore space. Every launch is a display of pure physics and human ingenuity. The next time you see a rocket launch, remember, it's the first step to exploring the universe. Whether it's cargo or crew, rockets make it all happen. They're the ultimate cosmic delivery trucks. And every mission starts with that thunderous blast-off. Rockets are proof that with enough power, we can reach the stars. They're the vehicles that open the door to the cosmos. And that's why rockets are the heart of every space mission. Rockets are powerful, but what if we could reuse our space vehicles? Enter the Space Shuttle, a rocket, airplane, and cargo truck in one. The shuttle launched like a rocket, but after its mission, it glided back to Earth and landed on a runway. This made space travel more routine and affordable. Its huge cargo bay carried satellites, space station parts, and even the Hubble telescope. Astronauts lived and worked inside, with a flight deck full of controls and a mid-deck for eating, sleeping, and experiments. Returning home was dramatic. The shuttle flipped, fired its engines, and re-entered the atmosphere, its belly protected by special heat tiles. After surviving fiery re-entry, it glided to a runway landing. No engines, just skill. The shuttle made over 130 missions, building the International Space Station and expanding our reach in space. It proved reusable vehicles could work, paving the way for today's new spacecraft. The shuttle was a bridge between Earth and space, making exploration routine. Its legacy lives on in every new reusable spacecraft. The lessons learned helped design the next generation of space vehicles. The shuttle showed us that space could be a place we visit again and again. It was a true engineering marvel. Even though it's retired, its impact is everywhere in modern spaceflight. The shuttle changed how we explore space. It made the impossible possible, and it inspired a new era of space travel. Sending people to Mars is tough, so we send robotic explorers, Mars Rovers. These robotic geologists travel for months, then survive a wild landing using parachutes, rockets, and even sky cranes. Once on Mars, they roll out on rugged wheels, powered by solar panels or nuclear batteries. Rovers are rolling science labs with cameras for eyes and robotic arms for digging and drilling. Their main mission search for signs of past life and water. They analyze rocks, soil, and look for organic molecules, the building blocks of life. Scientists on Earth drive them by sending daily commands, since signals take up to 20 minutes to reach Mars. Rovers like Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, and Perseverance have revealed Mars was once wet and possibly habitable. Perseverance even brought a helicopter, Ingenuity, for the first flight on another planet. These robots work for years, sending back amazing images and data. They're our pioneers, paving the way for future human missions. Thanks to them, we know so much more about Mars. Rovers prove we can explore distant worlds without leaving Earth. They're the ultimate remote-controlled explorers. One day, human footprints will join their tracks in Martian dust. Until then, rovers are our eyes and hands on the red planet. After a mission, how do astronauts get home? The answer: the space capsule. Capsules are tough, cone-shaped pods built for one thing: bringing astronauts safely back through Earth's atmosphere. Their heat shields protect against temperatures hotter than the sun's surface, burning away to carry heat away from the crew. After slowing down, parachutes deploy to ensure a gentle splashdown or landing. Capsules like Mercury, Apollo, Soyuz, and Dragon have all used this design. Some land in the ocean, others on solid ground with rockets or airbags to soften the impact. Inside, it's cramped but safe, with custom seats to handle the intense G-forces of re-entry. Capsules are simple, reliable, and have been trusted for over 60 years. They're the lifeboats of space, ensuring a safe return after every adventure. Even as new vehicles are developed, capsules remain a dependable way home. They're the classic return ticket from the stars. Every astronaut's journey ends with a capsule splashdown or landing. It's not always comfortable, but it's always safe. Capsules are proof that sometimes simple designs work best. They bring our explorers home, mission after mission. Landing on the moon needed a special vehicle, the Lunar Module, or LM. It looked strange, like a mechanical insect because it only had to work in space, not in air. The LM had two parts, the descent stage for landing and the ascent stage for returning to lunar orbit. Astronauts manually flew the final descent, searching for a safe spot among craters and rocks. Once landed, the LM became their base camp on the moon. After moonwalks, the ascent stage blasted off, leaving the descent stage behind. Flying the LM was challenging. Astronauts trained for hundreds of hours. The first landing was tense, with alarms and low fuel, but Neil Armstrong made it safely. The LM provided shelter, oxygen, and power in the harsh lunar environment. 6 LMs landed humans on the moon, and their descent stages are still there today. The LM was a masterpiece of engineering, built for one monumental task. It couldn't return to Earth, but it made history. The lunar module proved we could land and live on another world. Its legacy inspires future missions to the moon and beyond. Where do astronauts live in space? The International Space Station, or ISS. The ISS is a giant science lab, orbiting Earth at 17,500 miles per hour. It's as long as a football field with huge solar panels for power. Built piece by astronauts from many countries, it's a symbol of global teamwork. Inside, astronauts float in weightlessness, conduct experiments, and study how space affects the human body. Life is different. Sleeping bags on walls, special food, and daily exercise to stay healthy. The cupola offers stunning views of Earth, sunrises, storms, and continents from above. Cargo ships deliver supplies, while capsules bring new crews and take others home. The ISS has been continuously inhabited for over 20 years. It's our outpost on the frontier, pushing the boundaries of science and exploration. The station helps us prepare for future missions to Mars and beyond. It's a place where nations work together for the good of all. The ISS shows what's possible when we unite for discovery. It's a home, a lab, and a symbol of peace in space. The ISS is humanity's first step toward living among the stars, and it's just the beginning. What's next for space travel? The space plane. Imagine a vehicle that takes off like an airplane, flies into space, and lands on a runway. Space planes aim to make space travel as routine as air travel. The Challenge engines that work in air and space, hybrid air-breathing rocket engines. Virgin Galactic's VSS Unity is a space plane carried high by a mothership, then rockets to the edge of space before gliding home. The Dream Chaser looks like a mini shuttle, launching on a rocket but landing on a runway. The X-37B, a robotic space plane, can stay in orbit for years and land itself. Space planes could one day make space accessible to everyone. Imagine flights from New York to Tokyo in 90 minutes, or weekend trips to orbit. They blend the best of airplanes and rockets, opening new possibilities. Space planes are still in development, but they're a huge leap forward. They could make space travel cheaper, safer, and more common. The dream space planes as common as airliners. The future of space travel is fast, reusable, and exciting. With space planes, the sky is no longer the limit. The next era of exploration is just taking off. What an adventure! We've seen rockets, rovers, shuttles, and the promise of space planes. Each vehicle started as a dream, turned real by science and teamwork. Now, what would you invent? A ship to other stars, a submarine for Titan, a space city? Your imagination is the limit. The next big idea could be yours. Keep looking up, keep asking questions, and never stop dreaming. Thanks for joining this cosmic journey. See you on the next mission.